Good morning, everybody. It's John from Veganism KILLS. It's 7 a.m., Monday, August 9th. Today, we're going to go over, as I promised, just pure information to combat the misinformation and the misinformed people that are out there to help them out. You can see in the picture there's a child to keep children from actually dying at the hands of their vegan parents, and also to help their parents to understand what they're engaging in is harmful to themselves as well as their children. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm not asking anybody for anything. Okay, let's begin. This is the Oxalosis and Hyperoxaluria Foundation. This is one of the best sources I found to explain the damage oxalates, or a diet high in oxalates, does to the human body. These guys are top notch. They work with the best hospitals in the world. Okay, now let's take a look. It's very simple. They explain this where anybody could understand it. This foundation is on 19th Street, New York City. You go down here and it's very simple. You click learn. Not hard to do. They'll tell you what hyperoxaluria is. What is oxalosis and how do you get it? What causes these conditions? Now, there's 3 reasons, and we're going to see which one applies to vegans. And I'll put the link in the video. For vegans, you're going to look at enteric hyperoxaluria, known as secondary hyperoxaluria, is caused by body absorbing too much oxalate from the food people eat. All right? What are the symptoms? Now, this is a known disease that you get from ingesting high oxalate foods. There is no doubt. You cannot disprove this or debunk it, vegans. Severe sudden abdominal pain, blood in the urine, urinary tract infection, frequent urge to urinate, pain when urinating, fever, and chills. This sounds like every vegan I know. You can go over here. Now, this is the blue chart I mentioned to Juliet Autumn. This is what happens when you go to what oxalates damage in the human body. And that's noted in orange. You'll note the skin. You see how the orange goes to the skin, the bones, the eyes, the heart, the kidneys, and guys, you'll notice there's and ladies, you'll notice there's a little orange area in a place where you don't want it to be. That's the most respectful way I can explain it. They're very thorough here. Hyperoxaluria exists. You do get it from eating a high oxalate diet, which vegans eat the highest oxalate diet known to man. How they don't get enteric hyperoxaluria at higher rates, or maybe they're getting it and they just don't notice it. I think the latter is more possible, since you gotta. It's not really a fast process, so I think a lot of you overlook the symptoms. All right, so now you got that. Now, if you think that, well, there's not a lot of oxalate in foods, again, you might want to rely on the experts, which does not include Dr. Gregor or Earthling Ed. And I'll go through this slow so you can use it. This is St. Joseph's out of California. They're going to straight up done the lab work, and they can tell you how much oxalate is in every possibly known item they consider to be bad choices. What I like the way that St. Joseph's does, they don't use the word bad. They just put good choices, not good choices. That's why I kind of like freak out when I see vegans eating these raw spinach smoothies in the morning. Look at this. And then I'll have vegans tell me, well, if you cook the spinach, you get rid of the oxalates. Over here, look, this is 1 cup, uncooked, 656 milligrams. If you cook spinach, look, it more than doubles the amount of oxalates in it. And the reason why I say double, look, you went from 1 cup to half a cup. Now look what happens to the milligrams of oxalates. You cut the content in half, you cooked it, but the oxalates actually more than double in the same serving size. Uh, People mention dates. Let's take a look at dates. The dates are on here. Everything's on here. You see, one date has 24 milligrams of oxalates. Anything that's over 50 milligrams, the dietitian will tell you 50 milligrams per serving. That should raise a red flag. And on the smoothies, I calculated over 3,000 milligrams in one smoothie. It depends on the size of the smoothie, but on average, a blender fill is over 3,000 milligrams of oxalates. And here we got people who don't know what they're doing, dancing around, say, look at me, I'm eating vegan food, not realize they just consumed 3,000 milligrams of oxalates, and they're telling everybody else to follow them, to do what they do, because it's healthy, and it's not. I don't know if it's out of lack of knowledge or malice. Take your pick. Freely drinks about what, 12 oranges in an orange juice every morning, 2 liters of orange juice. Look, one orange has 29 milligrams of oxalates. It has more than a date. Are you going to follow Freely's advice now? She's telling you to eat this stuff. And then Freely wonders why she's having health problems now. That woman's going to go from bad to worse, and right now her snowball has just started rolling down the snowy hill. And then you'll see not good choices. See, I see people eating this stuff all the time. Oatmeal, crisp with almonds. Not good choices. Soybeans, soy burger. There's one soy burger. Look at this. Over your daily recommended. You know that soy milk you like to drink? Look at the number of oxalates in it. What did the dietitians say, the professional ones? Don't drink something that's going to have, or eat something that's going to have over 50 milligrams of oxalates. Because why? You're going to end up getting enteric hyperoxaluria. It's all there. You don't have to question me. You could just kindly go to this. I'll go slow and look at it. This is telling you the amount of oxalates in the food you eat. I'll pause a little bit. As you go into the video, you could, pause it and look and get the numbers. Here's the science is right here. These professionals, they teach medical students. And I will give you the link, copy it, and you can go over there and see what I'm showing you is fact. These people, I have called them, and they allowed me to sit in one of these empty seats. If you're in New York City, you just call up, you say, hi, I want to learn about oxalates because I'm interested in going on the vegan diet. That's what they said. They said, sit, sir, you're more than welcome. We're open to the public. They take donations. That's why they let you. And you sit down and you could listen and ask the lecturer any question you want. That is not Earthling Ed up there, a film student. That's a PhD. And there's several of them. So again, if you want to learn, absorb the absorb the absorb the knowledge and make your own assessment. Do not put your children on this diet. Because honestly, if I find out, I'm calling CPS. On that note, I'm out of here.